Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great day and a great Tuesday and a great week. Well, I couldn't handle it any longer. Had to happen. This has been screaming in my ear since I opened this yesterday. So we are going to start down here in the poinsettia, or however you say it, poinsettia. So we're going to be right down here, and we're using 817, which is, it's not a brick red, it's kind of an orangish red. So yeah, had to start it. And no, I haven't gotten it on the ring because I want to do it right now. You know how this goes? Yeah, so what's everybody up to? I know, I said, oh no, I'm not going to have a video today. Don't think that'll happen. Yeah, well, the screaming got louder. So I'm just like, yep, let's do this. So for the sake of the video, I'm starting down here. Only because it's easy to see and easy for y'all to see. I can hang on to it and stitch at the same time. Yeah, I just loved this picture, so I thought, well, yeah, I don't care. I know it's October. I know we haven't had Halloween or Thanksgiving yet, but yeah. And I wanted to work on it. All the colors, they just suck me in every time. I'm telling you. And these pictures, I don't know, there's part of me that is like paranoid when I order these things from these stores, that by the time December falls around, this picture is not going to be available, or that picture, or whatever it is I'm picking out. So that's why I get them months in advance, because yeah, I'm just freaked out that it won't be there. See, I have prior training with the grocery store who, like, okay, let's say it's going to be Halloween. Okay, at the beginning of October, they get cupcakes that have all the Halloween decorations on it and everything. And by the time the week of Halloween comes, they have no more of those. But they get them 4 weeks in advance. Now, in my brain, that food is not going to last until Halloween. I mean, I realize that it has preservatives and everything, but some preservatives are just, no. So, I got that mindset that I have to get these things now, or they're just not going to be there later when I want to order. So that's why you see holidays months in advance. Now, granted, it's only what? I don't even want to talk about it, but it's only like 2 months before Christmas. And yeah, I mean, I'd like to work on it, but yeah, I'm just scared it's not going to be there. Okay, so you've heard of my little phobia about holiday stuff. I mean, I barely got that nativity, the one that I really had to have, last year before it was out of circulation-ish. I mean, I'm sure it was there probably the rest of the year, but my brain, it's not going to be there. Get it when you want it. So that's kind of how my mindset is. So, what's everybody up to? Anybody up to anything good? Yesterday was just too quiet. And I even got an extra person for another hour. Hang on, I gotta get up. Well, where is it? Oh, please be there. Yep. Yeah, both my fingers are trashed from too much stitching. At least the hands didn't give out. Yeah, it was just terribly quiet, and the boss, you know, let the girl that works, let's say, 10 to 3 or whatever, to stay until 5 because it was a holiday yesterday. And we had a lot of people. It was busy when I got there, and then about 3:30 or so, it just died off. Just completely died off. I don't know. And then it was that way all night long. It was a lovely day yesterday. It was a good day to take a trip from the city into the mountains. But yeah, sun shone, and it was a little windy like when I got there, and then absolutely nothing. Just died out. The wind died, the people all left, and there was nothing. And I missed that whole... Yeah, you didn't see me do this, but I'm not going back. So hang in there. Yeah, I missed the whole corner. So I did a little bit of stitching last night, not too much. It was 9. Well, I had to run to the grocery store because I miscounted on the cat food some days. So I had to get a couple more of those and fixed a steak. They had steak on sale, so I just got one of those and fried that up really quick. And yeah, sometimes when it's so quiet, I'm more tired than if we had been slammed for the whole day. You know, it just, like, I don't understand. I guess my mental... Dagnabbit, I did it again. This time I can back out of it. But I don't know. I'm just too little going on, or what, I don't know why. Because physically I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off when it's busy, and you know, it's just kind of never ending. And then when there's nothing going on, it just makes me twice as tired. So I don't get that. Don't do it, don't do it, don't. I think it's time to change the thread. But yeah, I just love all the colors in this. I'm gonna have to, you know, put this on a ring when I've lost my scissors. When it's probably over here on this side. I'll put it on a ring when I get home, because I'm not fighting that battle before I go to work. It's too much mental capacity, I swear. Excuse me. So, hopefully the weather will hold out this week. Don't know that it will or it won't. It said something about rain this week, but who knows? We'll just go right on past that like they never even said that on Sunday. Because I kind of looked ahead. So, we can always hope. Some days I'm in the mood for rain, and others not quite so much. And I have no idea when it'll snow. But I'm just ready for the peace and quiet in town. There were a few people at the grocery store when I went at like 9:15 at night. I'm sure other people get off work at different places. They've, since the big thing, they've been closing like the, what do you call it, convenience stores in town. There's my scissors. At like 9 o'clock. I don't know if they can't find enough help to keep it open. They were usually open till 10, sometimes 11, you know, in the summer, but they've been closing quite early because I think I went to my daughter's, or I went to the grocery store, and she says, I said, well, I got to get gas before I come home because I forgot to get it at work because I work for one of those places. You'd think I'd get gas. Oh, heck no. So she said, well, good luck because they close at 9 o'clock. So, yeah, I had to go home and not get fuel that day. So I ended up the next day getting it at work. But I went early so that I could get gas before I started work, so I wouldn't have to think about it all night. Oh my gosh. Some days I am so disorganized. I don't know if it was just extremely busy that day and I never got a chance to go get my own fuel. I mean, the boss, she'd have no problem with me getting fuel while I'm working. But it takes a hot moment to set everything up and then come inside and set it up on the computer and get it paid for and all that. So, yeah. I think that was a couple weeks ago. I have no idea. Or, you know, it just totally slipped my mind and there I am, running on fumes to town. Back from town. Yeah. Some days it don't pay to get old. Oh, come on. This is a really thick kind of canvas. It's not real hard to stitch on. It's just that I'm not hitting the holes. And I really want to stitch on this. I want to get some kind of progress on it. And I know I started in a big area, but like I said, that's for videoing only because I can stitch right through and not have to stop and start. This doesn't seem to have, it has confetti like sprinkled here and there. You can kind of see it here, there, and everywhere, but yeah, for the most part, it's not too terribly bad. It's not like London and, what is that one? New Orleans. Oh my God. Those, every fourth stitch is something else. It's like, make no progress at all. So, I gotta have a bigger area. Sometimes I can just sit there and work on it forever with that lovely, hopeful thought of, I'm gonna make so much progress today. Not. Yeah, that's how confetti and me get along. Not happening. So I got no plans for the weekend. My daughter didn't say anything. I talked to her this morning, and they're trying to get her car. Well, it's a Durango. It's, what do you call it, like an SUV vehicle. Yeah, she needs to have the drive shaft and the brakes and what else did she tell me? Oh, U-joints and something else to get it all back together because, yeah, it was coming undone. Right now she's driving my son-in-law's, her husband, pickup truck, which she is not real thrilled sick at all. So, where's she drive? Well, my son-in-law has a 70-something, we'll call it that, Datsun that he got, so she might be driving that, but it's stick shift, and that just drives her back nuts, so she just takes it to work and back, and so she doesn't have to go long distances. because he has a pickup truck that is really tall, and it just absolutely kills her back to drive. So, yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. They've got 3 or 4 vehicles. They, you know, one day he'll take this one day he'll take that one, or he'll take the next one, you know. They've got 4 or 5 choices, but they aren't real suitable for my daughter's back. So she's just real thrilled that she doesn't have to go very far in it. So, we'll see. Oh my goodness. So she'll be happy when he gets that fixed. I don't know that he'll get that fixed this week or not either. So, yeah, she's not a happy camper. And then they gotta move some stuff around because it's time to get a load of wood set in for winter. They usually get 3 or 4 cords of wood. So that all has to be, they dump it out of the truck, and then you gotta stack it all up, and oh, it'll be a fun and exciting weekend. So, we'll see. So, I don't know that we'll be going anywhere. I may just take a drive myself up the canyon and see, you know, if the leaves have changed a whole lot or not. And that's a paved road, so I mean, I'm not worried about my car or anything, so I may just take a little road cruise. You never can tell where I'll strike out to. Come on. I love when you pull that thread through and then just one sticks up. It's like, are you kidding me? Everybody get it together. I don't know if it's because I don't pull the string even or just what. I think it gets a little knotted up from me doing the sewing method. Every once in a while I gotta hang it and let it unwind. And other thread, I can just stitch, stitch, stitch. Not a problem, right to the end. So, never can tell. So anybody got any grand plans for the weekend? Are we going anywhere? Doing anything fun? I know it's about time for it not to be fun around here. Although my daughter and I have gone out in the snow to places that we know are completely flat. So, we'll see. That usually happens in spring when most of the snow is off. There's just patches and spots. So, and sometimes that river, it doesn't even freeze all winter long. So, I don't know. We've had other times where it's just complete ice. I guess it's just whether or not it gets cold enough and stays at a cold temperature. We've had winters like that, for sure. But I don't mind the winter. If the dang wind would just not blow, we'd have it made. Oh, come on. Does anybody go anywhere like you live one place in the summer and then go someplace in the fall? I mean, not the fall, but for the winter. Do you do that? I remember my parents living in Arizona, but my aunt and uncle, who lived right next door to my parents, my aunt and uncle would go to Illinois. I don't know. Arizona or Illinois in the summer. I think I'd pick Arizona only because it's less humidity, you know? No. But they would do that every summer. So, I don't know. It never was my thing to go in two different places. So we put up with lots of winters here and in Leadville and Wyoming and, ugh. Yeah, it was just our way of life, I guess. We didn't have that choice. We were lucky to be where we were at that point. All right, guys. Whoop, come on. Can't get over how nice the thread is in these kits. I can't. It seems like a long time ago the quality of the thread was horrible. You know, when you get a kit, and now they have just evolved so well that I don't know. Getting better at what they're doing, I guess. You come out of there. Alright. Alright, guys. Well, we got that part done. It'll take a few days to get all of those red things done. If you were going to do them in one grand slam there. Alright, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.